by a siyum that you try to connect the beginning of the Masechta and the end of the Masechta. That has to do with Nod, Tchilasam, B'Seifim, B'Seifim, B'Tchilasam. And it's also to show that Torah is never ending. It keeps going around and around. The question is, how can we connect over here the end of the Masechta with the beginning? The end of the Masechta that we just right now was that there's a question, is it correct to say that Anova became Batul or not? And the end of the Masechta is where Rabbi Yosef says that it's not correct. Anova did not become Batul. Adika not. So we know Anova is still something to practice. The beginning of the Masechta starts with the din of Hamakan Sishtei. If someone has a suspicion about his wife that she's having affairs with other men, so that's the dinim of sotah. The question is, the Gemara calls it a sotah shaita, because it's a foolish thing what she's doing. But still, even though it's a foolish thing what she's doing, why is she doing it? It doesn't make sense. She married this man, she loved this man, and then she goes out with other men. So the Gemara calls it a shtus. But even when a person does a shtus, there's something that drives him to do the shtus. What drove him here to do the shtus? So the answer is in the pasuk in Chumash. In Parshas Nosai, when he describes over there the din of sotah, it says as follows: Ish kisiste ishtei. So the first time I ask a question, why does it say ish? You could have just said ish kisiste ishtei. Why do you ish? So I once saw a pshat that the Torah is not only telling you a din of a sotah, but the Torah is also telling you how it happened that the woman that wanted to become a sotah. So they teach that ish is what caused her to become a sotah. What does it mean, ish? Ish means to say when the husband is only talking about himself. When you get married, there's a wedding. And the wedding is we. Wedding, how do you spell wedding? W-E, we, right? That's the whole thing what marriage is. And she loved this person and she married him. But after it was, he forgets about that she exists. And ish, he only talks about himself. Or he talks about ich sage und ich meine und ich trachte und ich will, everything ich. So when the ish talks only about himself, so the woman gets upset with him, and she says, no, ich darf dir nicht haben. Kommt also to that the whole inyan of sotah is the header of Anova. If the husband had Anova, so the wife wouldn't be a sotah.
You wouldn't say ich.
So b'meila, that's the connection over here of the beginning and the end. Rabbi Yosef said, don't say botla Anova. Anova did not become botla. And if you want to save a marriage, the eitzah is be an onov. If not, chas v'sholom, you'll have to do a kinu and a seder and go through the whole process of sotah. So that's the connection between the beginning and the end of the sotah, that what caused sotah caused his gaiva, and like the Gemara says that there was a time when the girls liked the Bala Gaivanikis. They walk around and talk about themselves, and they're very much impressed with it. But afterwards, the family begins to hate the father or the husband who is the Bal Gaivanik. So the connection of the Masechta is, if you don't want that it should be a necessity for a makanes ishtay, you should know that Anova did not become batal. It's still an important thing, and if you follow it, it will save your marriage.
I have a raya what you said
I don't know, if a bottle of wine, you saw the big flash of wine, the fast, the wood. What's the name? The bottle, yeah, the bottle from wood. Then you have a metal, and this metal holding the old wood. What type of wine? Yeah, wood is wood.
Kom spät allemaal.
Voor een eisen, meer. Van eisen was oud zo. So if not the metal wouldn't bend, the wine, the bottle wouldn't close. For wine, what does it? The air was occupied. The only way everything should be good wine if the metal is bent. If the metal is bending and it's floating around the bottle, then you can have wine, then you can have air. Alles groß, du gehst an die Base, ich muss jetzt hier. Das kann noch, das ist ein Unterweg.
I once said that in the Tanoim, steht a statement there, in the Tanoim.